working for the Japanese at the moment.
No, but there's, again, you get the impression, and I could be completely wrong, I'm just guessing here, that's brilliant. Pinning Nakanishi's floored. Well, impression that this Japanese pair are so well drilled, so well. Copen, you mentioned that's Japanese umpire, but winning this
pushing
title,
on from there, right?
Yeah, can they win it this week? I doubt it.
So we'll get underway here in this first match of 5, second day of the World Tour Finals. When we talk about, someone once told me it's the Brazil of badminton.
I mean, it's hard to talk about an entire nation and say that everyone plays in that way.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a little bit stereotypical and perhaps not
pigeonholing everyone.
Appropriate. However, typically the Indonesian style of badminton is a lot more.
Yeah.
However, when it's not quite working and there's tons of errors involved,
that
doesn't become as pleasing to the eye. But it's a definite sort of clash of styles here in this one.
It's a good start from the Indonesians. Very quick 3-point leads, the longest rally already.
Control things from the rear court, and that's where, whilst we say they're quite defensive, when they counter-attack, if they're in that position, you will see them hitting hard and trying to sort of take the net away, but that kind of thing. I think other players might have just held the net there. Chen would have taken that on, lift it back.
Well wide. Well, Pratiwi, we've been happy to sort of disrupt that rhythm.
It's quite in court 1 at the moment. Chen and Jia against Bate and Lee.
Tomorrow these two pairs are here on court 2. Here from the crowd, they're very much keen to see Chen back in action.
She's not quite looking as sharp as she did, which is expected and understandable.
Equalled by Liu Xingshu and Tan Ning. They were second in the ranking going into this World Tour Finals. Their opponents are 7th.
That's a good shot. Pratiwi, I think it was from the back, just hitting exactly the right place for Naka. Slightly different place to prevent that counter-attack.
7 of the last 9 points have gone the way of the Japanese pair.
Shots all back. Very seldom do we see them try and absorb the pace and block it to the net.
Right. And that's that patience we talked about, right? Just waiting for something to happen. Not necessarily being too proactive.
Going, so therefore, why try and take a risk when they can just... Nothing particularly special, and like you say... If she will be the one that sort of pounces and tries to create something from the forecourt. You won't see that much from Nakanishi. Patterned, structured. They know their job. There was one, for example. Nakanishi hit the shuttle cross-court with a block. A lot, the forecourt, so therefore she drives it, and her partner knows if it blocks back to net.
Jaga lurusnya, saya banting-banting.
Iwanaga pushed this forwards and moved forwards. She stays at the net. Nakanishi in the previous rally did the same shot and moved backwards. If I'm the Indonesians, and you can see that in the first half of the first 40 sets, you know, there's all this kind of strategy going on, or at least there should be.
Well, if you're noticing it, probably you're assuming that they've certainly noticed it.
Yeah.
Three points in a row.
She's got good defense, Nakanishi. Switches the grip forehand and backhand very effortlessly. See, that's where there's a bit of indecision because Iwanaga wants to get to net. That's good. A lovely shot. Doesn't have a lot of time to think about this, Iwanaga, and turns the shuttle back across. Another small breakdown in communication here. See how Iwanaga was moving out? She shouldn't have been.
You look at Apriani Rahayu and Sylvia Ramadanti were probably at one point the more preeminent Indonesian women's doubles pair, but they've had their injury woes.
Yeah. Yeah, they've struggled with that. Seems that one of them's always... Wonderful. That's brilliant. Your job as server is to pounce on that if you can, and she did brilliantly then. Super. Oh, lovely shot.
Salute from Pratiwi. Great shot again.
That's a good rally.
Indonesians, are they going to finish it off? Yeah, that is out.
The defensive shot, the penultimate shot, really came off well because look where she was taking that smash from for the Japanese pair, because their strategy isn't really being effective, especially in the second half of this game.
Chichen and Joe Fung just taking their first game against Becky Lee.
Oh, I think it was Kusuma took a chance. Lucky her partner was back. Made to look very average in that first game of the final. They were untouched all week, if I remember. I think they won everything in straight games and didn't look like they were going to threaten at all. suddenly the Indian... Oh! Well, it's still game point.
Oh,
Great save.
A lovely shot.
Excellent.
12-4.
What about this dive from, I think it was Kusuma, and then there's a shot here turning this one cross. Brilliant.
Lagi aja. Kan kalau nyerangnya lurus dia kan pasti manjangin. Tinggal di
His first game to
yang
Kusuma
depannya.
Pratiwi. It's seen from his charges, as is evidenced in the scoreline. See, the change of ends means a change of fortune for the Japanese.
It's a great shot. On this occasion, she was there so early and great shot quality. That previous rally was a clean winner. Good rally, good defense from the Japanese, because that attack from the Indonesians was solid. And again, this time...
That age-old question, right? If you've got a carefully laid out plan or a specific tactic...
Times the plan might not be working because of the quality of the shot. So it's the right shot, maybe it's just not played.
Be working for the Japanese at the moment.
No, but there's, again, you get the impression, and I could be completely wrong, I'm just guessing here, that's brilliant. Impression that this Japanese pair are so well drilled, so
right.
well honed.
Defensive in nature.
Well, yeah, to a point, they're actually being quite attacking today, but I just don't think they have that effectiveness in their attack at the moment. It seems very predictable, I guess, is what I'm looking at. You know, if it comes up to Nakanishi at the back, she's...
That's just showing their dominance.
Committed to the cause and committed to the shot and trying to take it as early as they possibly can. That's their game plan. Occasionally they'll just misfire, and I guess if nothing has happened.
Good defending there.
That was excellent. Nakanishi saw space and found it, and the Indonesians had to work really hard.
Oh, the reactions there.
Again, it's Iwanaga, who loves playing at this net, took this on so early, and Pratiwi, is it Pratiwi? Biggs.
Dropped it in there.
It's moving backwards again. She hits this, doesn't get forwards at all. She's almost looking to move back to middle and let Iwanaga come forwards, but again, full served. If she's not going to come back to a defensive position, so both Japanese players are sort of halfway up the court, standing side by side. If she's not going to get back to that position quickly, then Iwanaga should know.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So the Japanese flick served, you would hope, so let's say you and I are a doubles pair, you get flick served. I would hope that you get behind it and hit it down.
Right.
So I need to be at the net, but themselves down a little bit today, is that they've got this strategy and they don't seem to be both on the same page.
Guns at the moment in this match. They've taken the first game and are leading comfortably in the second.
Nuker split. Itu pas lagi kayak gini, split aja nggak apa-apa.
And Iwanaga Nakanishi will be really hoping they can replicate that.
That's another good smash. Also, the placement of the smash. It's not the power that does it, it's the placement.
They're outside and conditions inside, right? It's pretty cold out here.
It is cold.
Hangzhou,
A bit quicker than it would be normally if it was sort of dry. That's becoming more prevalent.
yeah.
You know. Good rotation by the Indonesians. Oh, it's a lovely shot, as well as the reward for their hard work and smart play.
Both courts on 15-7 at the moment, women's doubles.
They've won more
Correct.
titles. You know, they're
Correct.
playing a pair that are just inside the top 10 in the world.
Well, they win this, as they look favourites to at the moment. Indonesia's been 3-1 up in the head-to-head.
Dictating again, the Indonesians. They're just picking apart the two Japanese.
Oh,
Good serve. Using the width of the court so
yeah.
nicely, the Indonesians. She's missed another. As well as the Indonesians playing so well, they've got their strategy just right.
massive 10-point lead now.
Did too.
10, 19.
Yeah, little net core both ways. That was lovely.
Be doing as well as possible here, Bobby. That's a good thing here. Even if you're
I'm not sure if it is points. It probably is points one, but
as
it
a
might.
tiebreaker.
But it might be the tiebreaker as the result between the two pairs.
Yeah, the
at a
head-to-head.
time.
Bit of a comeback, a little bit of a comeback here from me.
Good defense from the Japanese.
Game.
The win that they need.